Hi, I'm Maddie Hartford.
And I'm Nick Belanger, and we're your Week 2 BHS broadcast anchors. For our headline story of this broadcast, Catherine Week and Logan Clough spent some time interviewing important people of Belmont and did some research to learn more about the Gale School. Many of you may remember the Gale School, but for those who don't, let's go to Catherine and Logan to hear more about the current situation.
Last week at the school district meeting, they voted on what to do with the Gale School. I had the chance to interview Diane Martin, member of the Belmont Historical Society and Save the Gale School Committee, on what she thought we should do with the building. I'm here with Diane Martin, and she's a member of the Save the Gale School Committee and the Historical Society. And we're going to just ask her some questions about the Gale School and the meeting that happened last Friday night. So what was the final decision that was made at the meeting?
Well, the final decision was they took the $71,000 they wanted to tear down this building with, and we'll turn it over to the Save Our Gale School Committee, as well as the property located at Memorial Drive and Concord Street, which is currently owned by the Shaker Regional School District, and they've given us a year to become a 501c3 so we can take the transfer of the property into the Save Our Gale School Committee name.
So are you happy with that decision?
It was quite shocking. The meeting didn't end until about 11, or at least I didn't get home till 11. But it seemed like a lot of people were very happy. I myself am happy. It sets up a lot more work to do, but we did it, and we're not quite sure on the use as of yet. So we're looking for ideas on that. And that's pretty much where we're at.
We also interviewed students and staff on their opinions about the building.
I think that the Gale School is a very historic monument in this town, and I think that it should definitely remain where it is and get rebuilt, because moving it or tearing it down would totally change the nostalgia of the building.
I like where the Gale School is right now, and I think it's a big part of Belmont. It should stay where it is.
I would say, as a history teacher, that the Gale School should not be destroyed. However, to be used wisely, if the foundation really does have significant issues, then my vote would be to take the building down, rebuild the foundation, and then rebuild the Gale School.
So there you have it. The Gale School won't be torn down, but now we'll just have to wait and see how this all plays out.
Wow, thank you guys for the great interviews and information. Here at BHS, it seems that we hear and see new things every week. So, bringing you what was trending is Chris Bartz.
Hi, I'm Chris Bartz here to bring you a thing we call What is Trending. A thing where we look back at things that were trending last week. And some occasions, recently. But this, last week. Alright, something that apparently is popular is a viral video that happened throughout a bunch of multiple Snapchat stories called Damn, Daniel. Basically, it's two friends who were basically showing off this outfit someone was wearing. It got linked together into one YouTube video. Because YouTube, so popular. Because he's also going on YouTube, so you gotta figure. But anyway, it was all linked together, and the main catchphrase of the friend, who was known as Josh, Damn, Daniel. Well, anyway, that was the first part. Still popular, but it's what trended last week, and is still trending to this day. Next we have... Now this next one. Okay. The next one. Do you remember the dress? The dress. Alright. Well, it's back. But in jacket form. As there's this picture of a jacket. What color is it? What color? even though there are obviously multiple pictures. Anyway, that's something else that has been popular. It just showed up, and since the dress was so popular, they had to get scientific research done on it. Why wouldn't the jacket get popular? It's like a sequel. Next, we'll have the full outfit. What color is it? Alright, next thing is a thing that's a bit more serious. I'm sure you all know the FBI watches us every day, watches these videos, reads our texts, stalks us through our cameras. And I'm sure you also know with Apple, the thing they use to stalk us. Well, it turns out their stalking might take a step up unless Apple can find a way to stop them, as they want Apple to make a program for them to be able to view people's texting. Now there's one problem with that. If they were to do that, the whole entire defense system, firewalls and stuff, would be brought down. As in a serious matter, since everything uses the internet and Apple is pretty known, this would actually be very serious for one reason. They haven't thought of this, the fact that the government itself could be hacked through its own mistakes. Well, anyway, they got a good reason. Killer had an Apple phone. Actually, really stupid now that you think about it. A lot of killers have Apple phones. Next thing, something I personally would enjoy if I had it. Do you all know Snapchat? Of course you do, you're on it right now. I bet while this is being played, you are on Snapchat right now, under your desk, noticeably, because it's dark in the classroom and the phone glows. Well, another thing, I'm sure you all have heard of the rising up trend that has been going on for a while called face swap. Basically, it's this thing on Snapchat where you take a picture of yourself next to something or someone and it swaps faces and gives you their face. Well, anyway, it doesn't just work with people either. Like, if you were to get a dog and use this app, you'd have a dog's face and it'd have your face. It even works with pictures. Since phones can't tell the difference between a picture and a person, you could even do it with outlets. Very humorous. Well, anyway, that is all I have today on this series of what has been trending.
Wow, Chris, thanks for that. Soon our seniors will be leaving us and getting ready for their next chapter of their lives. We have Emily Vachon with some fun information on where your seniors will be going to college next year.
I'm here with Natalie Ennis, and we're going to talk about what she's doing after BHS. Are you ready?
Yeah.
She's ready, guys. All right, what colleges have you applied to?
I've applied to 10. I applied to New England College, which is my only New Hampshire school. I've applied to Johnson & Wales, Brandeis, Leslie University. I have 3 schools in California and 1 school in Florida, so kind of everywhere.
And where have you been accepted?
I've been accepted to 8 out of 10. The only ones I haven't heard back from yet are Brandeis and one of my California schools, but I've gotten into 8 of them, so that's really exciting.
That's awesome. Have you toured any of the campuses?
I actually have toured New England College, and I've also toured UNH, but I ended up not applying there. So all the other ones I'm going to go see in the spring.
What are you excited for?
I'm mostly excited to kind of start over, meet new people and make new friends and just kind of get the whole college experience away from high school.
And what do you plan on majoring and minoring in?
I'm going to major in general psychology. After my 4 years, I'll probably move on to a more specific field, but for now I'm just sticking with general.
Do you know what you're doing for a career after college?
I don't know specifically. I like organizational psychology, which is kind of the business aspect of it, so I might go that route, but I'm not exactly sure yet.
All right, very cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, I'm here with another senior, Maddie Hartford, and this is what she's doing after BHS. What colleges have you applied to?
I've only applied to NHTI.
Did you get accepted?
Yes, I did.
Nice, good for you. Have you toured the campus?
Yes, I have many times.
What did you see at the college that you really enjoyed?
The cafeteria is amazing, the gym is amazing, and the dorms are amazing.
All right, cool. What are you excited for?
I'm excited to have my own schedule. Depending on my work, I can work around it, and I'm just excited for the classes.
Where are you working?
Kohl's.
Oh, nice. What do you plan on majoring and minoring in?
Criminal justice.
Nice. career afterwards?
Police officer.
That was expected. And are you going to play a sport for the school?
Yes, volleyball.
Very cool. Thank you, Maddie.
You're welcome.
This isn't a college acceptance story, but this student sure is proud of her accomplishments. On Thursday, March 3rd, regionals for Poetry Out Loud took place, and our school winner, Carol Lipschultz, went and competed. Here's what she had to say. I have Carol with me to talk about Poetry Out Loud. Can you explain to me and others what Poetry Out Loud is?
So you pick poems from the Poetry Out Loud website and you interpret them in your own way, like applying emotion or whatever to the text, and then you recite it. You have to memorize it and recite it in front of an auditorium of people. And you compete for scholarships and for different prizes.
What 3 poems did you recite at regionals, and which was your favorite?
So I recited Self-Inquiry Before the Job Interview by Gary Soto, A Boat Beneath the Sunny Sky by Lewis Carroll, and Obedience or the Lying Tale by Jennifer Chang. I really liked Obedience or the Lying Tale by Jennifer Chang, mostly because of the emotion that was associated with it. It was a longer poem and it was easier to interpret and perform. Maybe it was because I memorized it first, but I also enjoyed the text.
And can you talk about how you felt on stage?
I was really nervous for the first one, but then after that it wasn't so bad because I got it out of the way.
All right, how well did you do?
Well, I lost, but my third poem was really good. The other 2 were adequate, and the competition was fantastic. Everyone enjoyed, you could tell they enjoyed their poems and that they really wanted to be there. So I was fine with losing because everyone did a great job.
All right. And is there anything you wish you had done different?
Maybe spent more time memorizing my first poem because that one was my shakiest.
Well, thank you, Carol.
No problem.
Now back to our anchors, Nick and Maddie, our soon-to-be graduating seniors.
Thanks, guys. Me and Nick sure are ready to graduate. Me and Nick had the chance to interview many athletes, both from the basketball and hockey team. But we also interviewed a member of the lacrosse team, which will be starting up shortly. Let's check it out.
I'm here with Chaz Hacking, fellow lacrosse teammate, and I'm here to ask him about the team this year. So Chaz, how are you going to recruit more people to join the lacrosse team?
I don't know, really. Now that we're varsity, a lot of people should want to join varsity sport. Should be winning some games this year, playing hard.
True. Are you excited for the season to start up?
Yes, very much.
How is it going to be with losing all those seniors we had last year? Is it going to be tougher or?
It's going to be harder, but if we get some new people, once they start practicing, then they'll get better.
That's true.
The team will get better.
All right, thank you. Thanks, Jazz. To end our broadcast, we have Logan Clough and Catherine Week getting you ready and excited to see what's coming up in March.
Today I have with me here Jerica, who's going to be telling us about the food drive in the Spanish Club.
The Spanish Club is having a food drive March 2nd through 22nd, and we're also making Easter baskets for local families that need them. And we also have this program going on, which is Cool School Points, which, of course, if you buy stuff at Steeplegate, which is pretty cool there, you get points if you turn in your receipt with your name on it, and those points go towards our food drive and our Easter baskets.
Well, alright. I'm standing here today with Noah Peters, and today I'm going to be asking him questions about the Monster Concert coming up in March.
Can't wait.
Noah, why will you be attending the Monster Concert this year?
Because it's going to be a big event, you know, the coolest of the cool are going, and, you know, I include myself in that group.
Well, alright. And what do you think makes this concert the best?
That's a hard question. I feel as if the fact that it's the biggest event of the year, I think that's what makes it.
Well, alright. You heard it here first at the BHS broadcast. Today I have with me here Mr. O'Berty, and we're going to be asking him some questions about the upcoming Monster Concert. So, Mr. O'Berty, when and where is it?
So the Monster Concert is going to take place 7 o'clock next Wednesday here at BHS, and it's going to be in the gym.
Sweet. And are there going to be any other schools competing there, or is it just our concert?
Well, what we do is we take the 5th grade all the way through 12th grade. So we have the 5th grade band will be there from Belmont Middle School, and then we'll have the 6th grade band as well, 7th and 8th grade, and our high school band. And what's going to happen is they're going to play some combined pieces, they'll also do individual pieces, but then we have one piece for all grades 5 through 12 that will happen. So it's
Nice.
going to be pretty exciting.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll see quite a few people there.
Oh yeah, no, we're expecting to fill up that whole entire gym very
Nice.
quickly.
Nice. Well, that's all the time we have for this.
March is definitely going to be a fun month. This has been your Week 2 broadcast.
See you next week.